flag on the play.
Holding on the receiving team.
He didn't even try to hide it there. That was a blatant holding call.
They'll call that every time.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 31. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Here's an option, right side. And they get him in the backfield for a loss.
The defensive coordinator has a lot of confidence in his pass defense if he's releasing a safety to stop the run.
Hey, Kirk, that leaves a big hole out there. But on plays when they run the ball, it works.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Looks left, intercepted. Big opening to the 10. And he will score.
And that's not where the quarterback wanted to throw that football, Kirk.
Yeah, but how about the play by the defender? That was a great interception and an even better effort to bring the ball back for a touchdown.
And he adds the extra point. They line up to kick this one away. He sends it off. He's to the 10. Across the 30. And he just got drilled. Let's see how the defense responds now, coming off that big play just a moment ago.
This quarterback just needs to get his composure back. If he settles down, then I think this team will be all right.
If this defense has anything to say about it, they're playing with a ton of emotion after that turnover.
Setting up blockers, the running back's got it on the screen. The screen pass goes nowhere.
Well, you got to take your hat off to the defense. All week they preached over and over again how they were not going to let this kid use his speed in the open field, and they really shut him down that time.
And if you're a young, aspiring coach out there, I hope you're watching. That's exactly how to blow up a screen pass and shut down an athlete with breakaway speed.
They'll run the option. He fights forward to about the 43. The lineman had a big push there to get in the backfield and bring him down.
Great penetration in the backfield. For such a big guy, this guy's got some really quick feet.
And once he gets moving, there's no stopping him. This guy is so big and strong that he's almost impossible to block with one guy.
That's going to bring up 4th down.
Just a great job by the defense. These guys are disguising their defense so well that they're confusing the quarterback and the offensive line.
Booming kick. This one will be down at the 3.
Man, that sure was a great punt, Kurt.
Yeah, Coach, it really makes things difficult when you have to start this deep in your own territory.
I think they'll try to get a few yards on the ground here and get a little bit of breathing room. Little handoff. He's taken down at the 9-yard line. 6 yards on the carry. It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 9-yard line. And we got some fresh legs in there at tailback. He's tackled at the 14-yard line. So we got a few yards on that carry.
You know what, guys? If you can continue to pick up small chunks of yards like that, you can really start to wear a defense down.
From the gun. Now he tries to buy some time. And they bring him down at the 48-yard line. Did you see how fast that kid is?
Barely. He was like a blur running past those defenders. That speed alone makes this guy a big-time receiver.
So let's see how the defense responds now. It's 1st down and 10.
98 Weasel! 98
They're packed in tight on the line. On the ground with the tailback. And he's tackled around the 41-yard line. That'll be a 7-yard pickup. It's 2nd down and 2 to go. Ball on the 41. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's going to try and scramble. He delivers. And this one's broken up.
receiver on the play.
3rd and 2. Ball on the 41-yard line. And out come the big Hefties. They'll go with the run once again. He gets to about the 27-yard line. So with that run, they pick up another first.
Just a nice job again up front by the offensive line. They're doing a good job of... neutralizing the defensive front, and it's allowed them to move the ball down the field.
1st down, 10 yards to go. And we got the backup in there now at running back. Loose football, and they fall on the loose ball. And now he's got room to run. No one's going to get him. Unbelievable. He's all the way. Touchdown. That was a great play by the defense, and now they have the momentum.
They are still down in this game, but that really lights a spark for this team.
Things are going their way right now, and they'll be right back on the defensive side of the ball trying to make a quick stop so they can get the ball right back.
He makes the PAT. Florida lines up for the kickoff. Kicks off. Tackle at the 35-yard line. Well, let's see if the offense can make up for the misfortune they had just a few moments ago.
Coach, I think we need to give this defense some credit. I know they trust their offense, but they really just took the game into their own hands and tied it up on their own watch.
But they don't have much time to bask in the glory, Kirk. They need to come out and make another stop right here and now.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Now he tries to buy some time. On the throw, incomplete pass.
Number 11, the intended
It's 3rd down and 8 to go. 4 wide. Throws a laser across the middle.
That is not easy to stop. The quarterback hit his man on an out route, and the defender was in man coverage. As a defender in man coverage, you cannot get beat deep, and as a result, the underneath routes are going to be there. As you can see, it worked out great for the offense as they were looking for a new set of downs.
on the play.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 48. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's on the run. The junior makes the catch, and he's taken down at the 39. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass on.
Well, when you're trying to get to the quarterback with the blitz, you better have some talented corners because they could end up on an island out there all alone.
They hand it off again. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run.
5-yard gain.
2nd and 5. Ball on the 34-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. They'll keep it on the ground again. Tackle made at the 32. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
He let that little corner bring him down. To be a productive runner at the college level, you have to make that guy miss and get upfield.
They run it for the first, and he stops. Well, he just couldn't get much of anything there.
No, Brad, he couldn't, and I think the offensive line's going to have to hold their blocks longer than they did on that play.
We've played a quarter, and we're all tied up.
At the end of the first quarter, the score is tied.
They'll line it up for a very long field goal attempt. This is a 52-yarder. It has the distance. Flag down. I don't really know what this one's for. Let's find out.
Holding on the offense.
Well, they tried for 3, but they came up empty-handed. So our count is still Middle Tennessee State 7, Florida 7. The offense will start at the 35. First down, 10 yards to go. They line up in the shotgun. Takes it right. He can't get back to the line. And the defense was ready for that play.
Boy, you better believe it. That play didn't have a chance.
Second and 11 coming up. The defensive backs moving in closer. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Here's the option left. He gets to about the 41-yard line. A nice pickup of about 8 yards.
Gain of 8 on the play.
It's 3rd and 3. Ball on their own 41. Going with the shotgun here. They'll throw for the first. Caught. He's taken down at the 45-yard line. Good play for the offense that time.
Yep. Good play and a pretty touch pass by the quarterback.
Absolutely, right on target.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. And he's taken down around the 27-yard line.
How about that? If you're going to blitz both cornerbacks, they better get to the quarterback. That's too easy of a read, and that's why we're looking at a first down.
Option to the right. He's gobbled up in the backfield. How about the play of this defensive end?
This is just solid run defense here. They get a great push up front, not allowing the runner to have much room to work with. And at the end, they're able to wrap him up.
They line it up with 3 receivers. Drops back to pass. Little screen pass intercepted. Looks like there's an injured player on the field. First and 10. They come out in a goal line set. It's the tailback, and he makes it out to about the 44-yard line. Maybe a few, but that's it.
On the play.
Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 44-yard line. They come out with 4 wide out. Gets a snap, and here comes the defense. Tackle made at the 27. And credit the safety with that last interception.
He knew exactly where the quarterback was going with the football. It's not always about athletic ability. You've got to be a smart player and know what's going on out there.
And that comes from breaking down film of the opposing offense and paying attention all week in practice. This safety was ready for today's game.
First down, look at the throw. He's got his man across the middle. Tackle around the 13-yard line. There's a player injured down on the field. I can't see who it is. First and 10. Ball on the 13. This will be the first snap inside the 20 today. They hand it off. He fights forward to about the 10. That'll be 3
On the
yards.
carry, 3-yard gain on the play.
It's second down. Here we go from the 9. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Option. They bring him down in the backfield. The D lineman wasn't letting anyone by him that time.
Yeah, the big fella did a heck of a job plugging up the hole where that play was supposed to go.
That guy's so big, Kirk, he doesn't plug up holes. He plugs up the whole line down there. Yo.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Going end zone and just about intercepted. He dropped it. Interception, guys.
You got to take advantage of bad passes when they're firing them in the end zone. That had interception written all over it.
This to try to put his team up by a field goal. And it's through the uprights.
And you got to think they're pretty happy with holding them to a field goal right there.
You got that one right, Kirk. The confidence a defense gets after a big stop like that might just be worth the 3 points.
Florida is ready to kick it away. Kicks it off. He's to the 10. Brought down at the 30-yard line. The offense comes out to start this drive, and they're hoping for a better result as they threw a pick on their last possession.
And you know, we talk time and time again about how important turnovers are.
You know what they say? The team that commits the least amount of turnovers usually wins the game.
Well, the question now is, how will they respond after losing a couple on that run?
2nd and 11 coming up. Ball on the 29. New running back now into the backfield. He scrambled. He gets sacked on the play.
There's not too much the quarterback can do there.
Yeah, the protection broke down. The defense was in the backfield in a hurry, and they brought the quarterback down. Nice play.
3rd and long now after the sack.
98 Weasel! 98 Weasel!
Nickel defense.
Let's go!
He drops back. He's going to air it long. It's broken up. What an effort by the safety to get his hand on the pass.
I'll tell you what, if he doesn't get to that ball, that could have been huge.
4th down. The punter comes on the field, getting ready to send one off. He punts it away, and it's a great kick. At the 40. He's taken down at the 35. He almost took that thing all the way.
Boy, that was nicely executed there, wasn't it, Coach?
Yo, Kirk, did you see the lane they created there? Was that a nice job or what?
And they swap out the running back now for this next play. And it looks like they might be bringing some pressure here. Looking to throw. Pass incomplete, trying to get it to his receiver.
You got to keep it under control. That's some nice arm strength, but it doesn't matter if it's not on target.
You're absolutely right, Coach. You have to be accurate on those type of passes.
They go with the option. And he's taken down at the 30-yard line. A 5-yard gain.
5-yard gain on the play. The offense calls a timeout.
Third and 5 situation. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Here's the option. Pitch out, got the corner. And down he goes at the 22. And they convert on 3rd down.
Let me tell you, anytime you run the option, it really makes the other team afraid to blitz. Because if you blitz to the inside, it's going to the outside, and vice versa.
They line up in the shotgun. It's complete. And they push him out around the 18-yard line. That reception good for around 4 yards.
Good play to pick at the defense. They got about 4 yards out of it.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 18-yard line. Back to pass. He's got to throw it in a hurry. I thought that was going to be a touchdown.
Yeah, the quarterback did too. The problem was he didn't see the kid covering his guy. And now he's got to go back and talk to the old ball coach and explain, yo, what happened?
Let me tell you what, that is not a fun thing to do. After he's done yelling at you, you're real quick not to make another throw like that.
Knocked out of bounds at the 20-yard line. He was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage on that scramble. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's on the run. They bring the quarterback down. The blitz worked in their favor, fellas.
Yeah, you're right. They were able to get good pressure on the quarterback and free up a defensive lineman for the sack.
This defense uses a very good blitzing scheme. It's easy to see why they are usually so successful.
Under heavy pressure, and they got it.
This guy at defensive end can really play.
He uses excellent technique to get by the blockers and slide into the backfield.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Calls for the fair catch. They threw a pick the last time out. Should be interesting to see what they do this time. They'll go to work at the 45. And we'll probably see how far he can throw it, as it should be the last play before the half. Passes to the left, and it's going the other way. He's at the 40. Folks, that's the end of the first half, and this game's getting interesting. The score here in Murfreesboro, Florida, 10. Middle Tennessee State, 7. The teams are lined up, and we're just about ready to start this second half. He's to the 10. And he's tackled at the 29. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They come out in a goal line set. Runs right. Hit hard. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
I can't believe he held on to the ball after that hit.
Yeah, and I don't even think he saw that hit coming.
They come out with 4 wide out. Scrambling around. They can't connect. Incomplete.
There's no reason at all to throw that football. Just tuck it away and scramble, or simply take the sack.
You're right, Coach. It is never, ever, ever a good idea to force a throw.
Gets it. He's in space. And he's taken down at the 47. A decent gain on the pass.
Yo, Kirk, good job by the quarterback here reading this play.
Yeah, the defense came with a blitz, and you're right. Great job by this young quarterback of recognizing the coverage and spotting the open man.
They go with the back, and he's got room. They gained 5 yards there.
5-yard gain on the play.
2nd down and 5. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. And he's going to be sacked. I'll tell you, this kid is really getting into the backfield and disrupting things.
Outstanding speed there, Brad. He's been pretty good all day, and that's his 2nd sack already.
You can bet the quarterback is just asking his lineman to block this guy, because that's multiple times now that he's been knocked down by this young guy.
Here he goes. He gets hit out of bounds at midfield. Nice run, but it'll still bring up 4th down.
They kept the ball on the ground there just to make sure they didn't turn the ball over.
Yep, it's always tough in 3rd and long, so you won't get any arguments from me on that play call.
Kind of surprising here that they didn't elect to punt. I don't agree with this call. He's scrambling. He sails it long. Makes the catch, and look out. He's on a different level than everybody else,
And
Coach.
he sure is, my friend. This kid is a real deep threat. He can stretch the defense and cause a lot of problems for the secondary.
He makes the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Middle Tennessee State is ready to kick it away. He kicks off. At the 30. They'll bring him down at the 38-yard line. He got the team pumped up with that return.
Oh, boy, he sure did. And that's the perfect, beautiful thing about special teams, my friend. It's beautiful.
First down, 10 to go. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's taken down at the 50-yard line. Looked like the linebackers bid on that play fake.
I didn't even know the quarterback had the ball. That's worth a yoke.
They line it up with 3 receivers. They go with the run. They'll bring him down at the 44. That's a nice 6-yard gain.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Second down, 4 yards to go. The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They work it left, and he finds nothing but the defense. He's lucky just to get back to the line of scrimmage on that option. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Going with the shotgun here.
Here we go.
And they use motion. Drops back to pass. This one's going deep to the end zone. And he rifles it in there for the touchdown.
The wideout here truly knows what he has to do to contribute to make his team successful.
That was a really nice throw by the quarterback. He found the receiver in between the coverage on the post route, and he had no problem finding the end zone.
Trying to go up by 3. They'll kick the extra point. And he converts the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Florida is ready to kick it away. He sends it off. Fielded at the 4. He makes it to the 28-yard line. 6 points and a pretty display of passing was a result of their last drive. Kirk, do you expect the defense to take a different approach here?
When this quarterback is on, he is on. It already seems like whatever this defense is trying just isn't working. Maybe if they add just a little bit more pressure, they might be able to force him into a mistake.
2nd and 6. Ball on their own 31. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He drops back. Fires deep down the left side. Tipped down.
Even a fingernail is enough sometimes to change the trajectory of the ball and break up a pass.
Looked like he got a little bit more than a fingernail on it.
Even better, Dan.
And we got the backup in there now at running back. He's going to try and scramble. Runs with it, and he's got room. Brought down right around midfield. What a run on 3rd down.
You know, we're always talking about the importance of converting on 3rd down. If you're going to have any kind of success, you got to be able to keep these drives alive, like they did right there.
He's tackled at the 45-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback. They're packed in tight on the line. Tackle at the 41-yard line. That's 4 yards on the play. And they'll look to convert here on another 3rd down. They come out in a goal line set. They'll go with the run once again. He's taken down right around the 32-yard line. They haven't been stopped on 3rd down this whole drive.
And that could be really frustrating as a defense because every time you have a chance to get off the field, you come up short and let the drive continue.
And he's tackled at the 28. He picks up 4 yards on the carry.
Gain of 4 on the play.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. It's 2nd down. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Now he tries to buy some time. Pass incomplete, trying to get it to his receiver.
Number 11, the intended receiver on the
3rd
play.
and 6. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Stingray!
New running back now into the backfield. He's scrambling. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. He's tackled around the 15-yard line. And that's their 3rd first down of the drive.
Great blocking and great running equals a very successful offense.
And they've looked really good on this drive, Coach. The defense needs to figure out a way to stop them, or else they're going to have no problem putting points on the board.
And they make the stop at the 9-yard line. That's a nice 6-yard gain.
6 on the play.
So it's 2nd down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. They come out in a goal line set. They'll bring him down at the 2. And he carried that one for a few yards.
You know, when you have a guy that can grab 5 yards or so consistently, it sure takes some of the pressure off the passing game.
Brought down just outside the goal line. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
The ball carrier almost snuck by there, but this junior linebacker made a good stop.
Yeah, these linebackers don't miss too many tackles.
Run right, hit in the backfield. And the linebacker comes up and makes a big stop.
This is textbook. This is how you're supposed to play against the run.
Yeah, and that time the defense got him to go backwards.
Hang on tight, folks. We head to the 4th quarter in what could be a shocker. The score here in Murfreesboro, Florida, 17. Middle Tennessee State, 14. Big down here. It's 3rd and goal from the 2, and they can take the lead. They go with a run, and they stopped him.
I'm curious to see if they have the guts to go to the ground again after that.
I'd say go for it. Give this running back a chance to get in a rhythm.
That's a good point, Coach, but only if they can get some positive yards.
Kicks up, and it's through the uprights. And he tied it up with that field goal.
Boy, this kid is clutch. That's for sure.
Middle Tennessee State gets set to kick this one away. He just drills this one. Tackle made at the 31. So, fellas, what's your attitude at this point in this game?
There's a lot of time left, and I think the important thing for this offense is to get their momentum back and move the ball down the field.
And the quarterback has to keep his cool. These are the situations where the leaders have to calm their team down and just stick to the basics.
Throws a strike over the middle. Not a bad little play there.
Yeah, this is a nice job by the quarterback reading the coverage and delivering a very catchable ball and allowing his receiver to come up with a nice game.
They come out with 4 wide out. Here's the option. And they'll get him in the backfield. Pretty good defense there on the option. They'll stop him for a loss of 1. They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on 3rd down. Fellas, a crowd. Going ballistic in support of their defense right here on 3rd and short. He gets it out to about the 47-yard line. A big gain on the option.
I'm telling you right now, guys, the defense has to do a better job of keeping an eye on this young man. He shows he has the ability to hurt you.
And this is an offense that can do this to you every now and then.
Looking to throw. Here's the long ball, left side. Big yardage on the catch, and he's immediately pushed out of bounds. They went vertical on him that time.
Hey, Scooter, you see the arm on that guy?
You bet I did. Way to throw that pelota, kid.
The defense gets set as they hope to create another red zone turnover. They go with the option. The 5. Touchdown, Florida. The quarterback ran it all the way in for a score.
You can't forget about the quarterback out there. Right there, the defense didn't account for him, and that's why he was able to get into the end zone.
Florida is up by 6. And he converts the extra point. So with less than 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter, our score, Florida 24, Middle Tennessee State 17. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Kicks off. Gathered in at the 6. And he just got drilled. And we got an injured player on the field. They'll go to work at the 32. They're packed in tight on the line. To the right and tackled immediately. 3 yards there on the play.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 35. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. And he's tackled right around the 46-yard line.
That's how you pick apart the zone coverage. You hit him on an out route and pick up the first. Now look out, I'm telling you, this defense might try to hide a guy in the flats and jump that pass next time.
Runs with it, and he's got room. He goes out of bounds at the 37. Well, guys, he's scrambling around out there, and they're having a lot of trouble bringing him down.
Hey, the secondary did their job in coverage, but they just couldn't contain the quarterback.
That's no easy task either, Coach. This guy had some pretty good feet, as we saw on that play.
And he's taken down right around the 32-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5.
On the play.
Second and 5. Ball on the 32. They come out in a nickel. He drops back. They'll make the sack, and they get a nice defensive play.
Well, here's a play you don't see very often. That time they brought pressure from the corner position, and the line couldn't pick him up, and he was able to wrap the quarterback up for a sack. That's a good defensive call.
This junior cornerback has so much speed coming off the edge. If you don't see him early, whoo, trouble for the quarterback.
And we'll take a break while the injured player is attended to. So here we go. First and goal, and a field goal won't cut it. Let's see if they try to pound it in here. Both teams have their goal line sets on the field.
Unbelievable. That was a big-time example of responding when the pressure's on.
You got that one right, Kirk. Now let's see if they can answer back with a score of their own.
Here comes the kicker to try to tie this game up. And he adds the extra point. Just over 2 minutes to go in the game. 24-24 is the score. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Kicks it away. He's to the 10. He's taken down at the 30. So let's see how the defense will hold up now as this offense comes out for their next drive. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 30. And we got the backup in there now at running back. On the ground with the tailback. He's taken down at the 41. An impressive first down run, and man, he was flying.
That was almost... Adios, sweetheart. You better take a good angle on this kid, or else he is gone.
He drops back. And they make the stop at the 49-yard line. And a good call that time.
Yeah, and in my opinion, it's plays like this that can have a lot of success against this defense.
They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. And it's the senior. He's tackled at the 38. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Swatted away.
How about that defense?
Well, that's why he's on the field, to make plays like that.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 38. The defensive back's moving in closer. Going with the shotgun here. Caught a big hit there to stop it.
It could be that the offensive coordinator is trying to lure the secondary in to play more press coverage. And then they'll try to take advantage by going deep. Those safeties better be ready.
I'm right there with you on that one, Kurt.
It started with a student section. Now this whole place is going crazy. Throws under pressure, and it's picked off. That interception could change the whole face of this game.
One thing about this interception, it couldn't have come at a better time for this football team. Now all they need to do is get some points on the board.
First and 10. Ball on their own 25. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Drops back to pass. And they got him.
Hey, this guy's starting to be a real pest. He's disrupting everything they're trying to do offensively.
Yeah, and that's sack number 3 on the day.
They come out with 4 wide out. Can't find anyone open. He airs it out. The defender had it and then dropped it.
And that's why he's on defense.
Oh, easy, Coach. The guy made a good effort on the play. Next time, maybe he comes up with the interception.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Now he's scrambling. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. Fumble. Scoops up the loose ball. Looking for the corner. Touchdown, Florida.
Scoop and score. I love it.
It's not that often that these guys get a chance to get into the end zone, so this is a very special touchdown.
He might want to keep that ball. That one's for the trophy case.
And he hits the PAT. So with very little time remaining here in the ball game, our score, Florida 31, Middle Tennessee State 24. Florida to kick this one off. He sends it off from the 5-yard line. And down he goes at the 31-yard line. So what do you think about this situation, fellas?
This is not an easy situation to have to take over with practically no time left on the clock.
Especially when you have to get the ball into the end zone, Coach. We'll be seeing the prevent defense from here on out.
He's brought down in the open field.
The defense brought the outside linebacker, but the quarterback hung in there and delivered a great pass for the first down.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 47. They line up in the shotgun. He lets it fly. Incomplete. It's knocked down by the defense. And the safety comes up with a nice play.
These safeties are not only physical, but here is showing the athletic ability to get a hand on the ball. That is great coverage.
So they'll have one last shot here to possibly tie this game up. They'll need their prayers to be answered if they don't want to lose this one. Great coverage, and it's intercepted. That's the end of the ball game, and our final score in this one, Florida 31, Middle Tennessee State 24. Lee, what are your final thoughts here as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance?
Boy, I was very surprised at how close this game was. Florida really struggled in this football game, and they almost got beat by a team much worse than they are. But remember this, almost doesn't count in college football.
Well, that does it for this presentation of NCAA Football 09. For Kirk and Lee, I'm Brad Nessler. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.